Hello and welcome to the Outcast, the Now How to Train a Dragon podcast. I'm your host HC, and if you can tell by my tone of voice, I'm very pissed off right now, okay? Yeah, I've done an episode about this before, about the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Something to those who don't know, to those who just watch it, here's a quick recap to those who don't keep up with us. I, HC, the creator of the Burcast and everything, the creator of this... I, HC, as a person, Sonic the Hedgehog is my favorite character of all time, okay? People who watch some of our podcasts before probably know this, but to those who are just tuning in and never heard of me before, Sonic the Hedgehog is my favorite character, period, bar none. Not animated, not games, not just for some... He's my favorite character, okay? And I had mixed feelings about this movie when it was announced, mostly because I didn't think live action is a good choice, because why do it in live action and CGI and just make it CG and that's it? But okay, fine, you know what, we got a poster, I wasn't excited, we got design leaks, I wasn't happy, now we have a trailer. And that trailer actually made me angry for different reasons than I thought it was going to make me angry, okay? I'm sorry if I'm sounding way too annoyed. Like, maybe I'm a bit more pissed than I should be. After all, it's just a movie and it's just a character, but this guy was my childhood, okay? This guy, Sonic the Hedgehog, is kinda inspired who I am today. There's, like, to some people, there are some, you know, how you have role models when you grow up. Well, Sonic the Hedgehog was my role model, and to see this, like, I'd rather go and play Sonic 06. Hell, I hate Shadow the Hedgehog more than 06, and I'll play Shadow the Hedgehog before saying a good word about this. Okay, you know something? I'm sorry if I'm all around here, it's just, I'm fresh off from the trailer. I'm still trying to get my thoughts organized as I'm recording this. But I thought I was going to hate the plot, like the main idea of this. And here's the funny in quotes. I don't think the plot is necessarily the problem here, like in terms of what we saw, because, like, for one, Sonic being an alien is kind of an... they don't say it in the trailer, but from what I've heard, that's what they're going for. He's some sort of an alien. And in this, because why make him on Earth? Why just not have an animated world where these things exist? Why? But okay, fine. He's an alien apparently, and he arrives at this world, and he doesn't, and let's talk about the main thing here, because in terms of personality, in terms of what he does actually look, he acts like Sonic, he runs fast, and, they kind of add a bit of electricity to him, which is kind of cool, I won't lie here, but then you look at this design, and I actually see him do stuff that Sonic would do. He jumps around and he rolls around and he's going super fast, and then he's fighting these robots, and he's actually cocky, and he's actually and sarcastic and so, and that's Sonic the Hedgehog. That's the character I grew to know and love. But then I look at the design and I can't call this Sonic. I can't. He looks like a monkey. Something about this face reminds me of a monkey, and he has this human-like body shape, which is why there's the problem with making him an alien. If you want to make him an alien, make him of this somewhat distinct, but no, he has to look like a human. These are aliens. These are the definition of aliens in this world. Animals with human body figures. That's the definition of aliens, for the love of God. But okay, you know what? Fine. Sonic looks terrible. That's my main problem with this, and it's a problem because this is probably the only thing that's really off about Sonic from what I've seen. Because I do see him like when he jumps out of the car and he rolls around, beats the robots, and says a quick remark, has a witty remark, runs back to the car. Cool. And then there are all these robots after them, and he's like, and like he sort of just looks at them in slow motion. And it's like, oh really? I managed to do like 9,000 steps at that point. Okay, good. And not all of his lines are winners, though. When the cop sees him, he's like, meow, and then there's the like, gotta go fast. It's like, yeah, you said the line, but okay. Even though I'm referencing gotta go fast every once in a while, this is the best screenwriters who like somebody got paid to write "gotta go fast" as a line of dialogue. Somebody got paid to write this and inner meme inside this movie. What is this, Justice League? But okay, so Sonic himself, I'm very half and half about, and that's the main problem here. If the main character, also, the CG looks really, really bad to me. In terms of, Sonic doesn't really look like he's there. It looks like somebody took, a PNG file from Google and just plastered them over the scene. Forget the fact that the design itself is not all that great either. But okay. And by the way, I'll most likely put a picture up on the screen so that you can see what the design looks like. Yeah, this thing is not appealing to look at, okay? It actually looks kind of creepy in some shots. Hell, even my parents don't like this and they don't give a shit about Sonic. That's how bad we've got, that even my parents are like, told me, HC, you have every right in the world to be mad, and I would advise you to file a lawsuit against them. Okay, they weren't serious with this, but whatever. Anyway, the second thing we have is Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik or Dr. Eggman. I'll stick with Eggman because I'm used to it more. But yeah, so first off, yes, I know that at the end of the trailer he actually kind of looks like him, but what is this? Tell me, what is this? How hard was it to put him in like a fat suit? I understand the mustache not being all that big. Okay, you know what? Fine, whatever. And to be honest, it's fun seeing Jim Carrey being Jim Carrey again, and being wacky and stuff. But something about the way he's written is a bit too much. It's a bit too out of character for Eggman. I don't know. I'll probably need to see the trailer again to get a full thought, but something about this dialogue feels kind of okay, and then something feels kind of off about it. And I don't know. I'm not like, I see this and it's like, this is Eggman. Like, show a picture of Jim Carrey in the black suit and the black cape and stuff to anyone who has a vague idea of what Sonic the Hedgehog is, and tell them, who is this? They will never get that it's supposed to be Eggman. Never. Not in a million years. Okay, so anything else to talk about? I guess the action looks fine. Ben Schwartz as Sonic, I think, is a good casting, but I don't think I thought his voice will have a bit more of a punch than what it had. Honestly, this is the how do I put it? I think actually his voice sounds a bit too low for Sonic, and not really that energized as I would have expected. I'm probably not in the majority on this, but honestly, I prefer Roger Craig's mate, honestly. But Ben Schwartz is a good actor. He can fit. Maybe they can ADR it before the film comes out. Who knows? But overall, I'm angry about this for different reasons. I thought I was going to be angry about this. And actually, one thing I didn't get is that apparently the rings are now teleportations. You can use the rings to teleport people. Okay, I need to see this in practice probably. I need to see this in the movie. Maybe it will make more sense though. So, just to sum up this rambling of a rant, I am still 100% sure this is going to be a terrible movie. But at the same time, this might be, I will go see it because it's Sonic and I'm an idiot and I kind of want to judge it for myself. I want to be fair with this. It's not that I'm going to make all of this almost 10 minutes rant and say I'm not even going to bother with this because just from the trailer. I'm going to give it its fair shake. I'm going to give it a watch, and who knows, maybe I'll enjoy it. But the only way I can see myself enjoying this is as a guilty pleasure, as a movie, as a Sonic movie. This kind of hits some right spots, but it also misses big time in some other places. But man, as a movie in itself, I'm pretty sure it's going to be slammed by the critics. I'm not even going to suspend my disbelief here. So yeah, I'll go watch it, but I'm very much aware that this is going to be terrible. But hopefully, it will be kind of an enjoyably terrible experience. My only wish is that the next Sonic game isn't going to be based on this. With all that said, that's been all for this short episode of the Outcast. I was HC, I was very angry, and I'll see you all next time. To those who keep in touch with us and actually are actually wondering about this, Ruby Volume 6 will be recorded shortly. We had a bit of a delay with it, but we're getting to it. If you want to get in touch with us, you can find us on Bearcast Team on Tumblr. On Twitter, we are Bearcast with a capital B, capital C, and you can find me and the other Bearcast and Outcast hosts on the How to Train Dragon Valhalla Discord server. So with that said, I was HC. Hopefully this movie is going to be somewhat enjoyable as a guilty pleasure, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.